This is RadioOnFIre.com. Yours truly, Dominic K, in here. And I'm going to be joined shortly by Miss Sweet Tea, and we're going to talk about Future, who has a new album out. And we're going to talk about Russell Wilson, who does not have an album out, who is sitting at home with the rest of the players from his team. But Future is on a press run, and Future is talking about Russell Wilson. I like Russell Wilson, by the way. And so, obviously, they have an ex in common. Well, I guess not an ex in common. Future's ex is the wife of Russell Wilson. And I mean, my thing is that if you make comments on an ex, I think you can make comments on an ex, and I don't necessarily see any issue with that. But some people seem to see an issue with it. Some people seem to have an issue with just I don't know. He can speak about his life. Like, what is wrong with that? So Sierra has been taking jabs at him. And come on, T. Like, what is going on with you? I just sent you an invite. So T is going to be phoning in from somewhere in Texas somewhere. Is that where you're at, in Texas? And we're going to try to invite you again. So T, accept the invitation that I send. So we sent you an invitation. T, accept it. All right. So as I said, Russell Wilson try to crack slick. So Russell Wilson appeared to be responding back to Future. Future called him a whipped man, which I think is probably a I mean, is whipped a bad thing? For him calling her or him calling Russell Wilson whipped, is that bad? Well, I mean, if he's whipped, he's whipped. So I don't see what the what the issue is. But anyway, here's why Future calls him out. So the Seattle Seahawks quarterback posted a photo yesterday that could be considered a direct response to Future and what he said the day before. So the day before, Future said that Russell Wilson was not being a man by allowing Sierra to talk trash, about Future on social media and in the public. So do you have a problem with your ex? Well, do you have a problem with your current speaking about their ex? Like, do you have an issue with these things happening? Is that a problem for you? Can you speak about that? I don't see what the issue is. Oh, I see. So I don't see what the issue is if you call the ex. I mean, here's the thing. He is a public star. She's a public star. So people are going to ask questions. I'm going to ask questions. Here's what I don't like. I don't like how Sierra and Russell Wilson are always posting up with Future's son. Now, I know he's the stepfather now. I know that he is in the child's life and all of that. But at the end of the day, what does this prove? Like, what is best for the child in these situations? Is it best for the child for them to be going back and forth in this manner? I say no. So who's responsible? Sierra. Sierra is responsible, and this is why he is called out in that manner, because of that very fact. So, you know what I mean? We're going to try to get her on the phone. Okay, so the video thing didn't work. We're going to try to get her on the line another way. Hopefully she will answer. T?
I'm here, but you tagged me. You didn't invite me. It won't let me join.
I see. So maybe I'm going to have to be on a mobile device, or maybe we're going to have to do this another way other than that, because I saw after you said something that it invited you to watch. My bad. We're gonna get this right.
Right, but you try to act like I was like slow.
No, I did not. I did not. So, Sweet Tea, Paper Doll on the line. Like, where are you at right now?
I'm in Texas.
What city in Texas? Houston. Okay, that's not bad.
Yes.
What's the weather? So weather's sunny. So you like it down there?
I love it. I will never come back to Baltimore to reside.
Just
come to visit.
Just to visit, but you're what do they call Houston people? Houstonites, Houstonians. What?
I'm a Houstonian.
Houstonian.
Yes, and they real serious about being a Texan here. Like they want you to like hurry up and get your driver's license and everything turns over to be a Texan.
Well, you don't. You still have a Maryland phone number.
Yeah, I'm keeping my Maryland phone number.
Okay, but so I wanted to talk about Future calling out Russell Wilson.
Future is a bitter bitch.
Why? Whoa! What are you talking about right now?
Future is a bitter bitch. Future is mad that Sierra and all the other bitches that he has left or has left him are at a better place than what he's at. He is a controlling, manipulating asshole.
Who?
Future.
Why would you say that? Why do you think that?
First of all, I read his interview. He's just a fucking asshole, period. Point blank, period. He's controlling. Oh, if she was my girl, she would never mention an ex name or something. Like, he is a manipulating, mind-controlling asshole.
All right, slow down now. Now, okay, so here's what's confusing me about what you're saying. Okay, what makes him bitter? How is he bitter? I don't.
Bitter. First of all, why are you even talking about Russell? Russell has never mentioned Future's name ever. Why are you talking about Russell?
You know,
he's taking care of your son. He's taking up the responsibility that you claim that Sierra wouldn't give you, but you the rest of your baby mama say you don't take care of their kids either. So
okay, so let me say this: a lot of times, the exes of celebrities will talk that talk. I was talking yesterday about Gucci Mane's baby mama, who gets about $2,100 a month, and she's complaining that she wants $20K. And, you know, he pays his child support, but she wants more because she sees Keisha and Gucci Mane, and she wants more money. So women are quick to say that celebrities are not taking care of the kids when they really are. I know. Who says Future doesn't take care of his kid?
Everybody know that Future don't take care of none of his kids.
Now, when women say that, what are you using as the measuring stick to say whether he's taking care of the kid or not? If the guy's paying his child support and a woman steadily wants more.
Tell me when you see him with his children.
I saw a picture with all of the kids together and they all had on the same shirt. Except for one of them, right? Future has a lot of kids. I don't think that we can say that Future doesn't take care of his kids.
Okay, so let's not even talk
All right.
baby Future or the rest of his kids.
Yes.
Let's just talk about the point that you're bringing up another man's name that has never said anything bad about you publicly.
We don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens behind the scenes. I'm talking about what we see on social media, in the public, news. Russell has never said anything bad about Future.
Right.
Never.
Right.
So why are you bringing up Russell's name?
Here's why. Here's why.
I know that. Let me tell you something. I'm married.
Right. Yes.
And my baby father chose to publicly shame me on social media.
What do you mean by that?
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
He made a rude comment about me on social media.
Okay.
And my whole marriage, he has been.
He did this recently?
No, he did this like last year or the year before that.
Okay.
But he's always, when it comes to my marriage and taking care of our son, he usually gives us. Sometimes he gives us a hard time. Sometimes he doesn't. He's hot and cold, on and off, on and off. So, I got tired of him having an attitude towards me for nothing that I've ever done to him. So he said something negative about me on social media, which was false.
Okay.
But you still posted it and you still commented on my page, and it all was jealousy. Like nothing that he said was valid about anything.
Now we're talking about your son's father. We're talking about Future.
My son's father.
Okay. So hold on, slow down. Let me say something about this. Okay. So as it relates to your son's father, he may be upset about your current relationship, and that may cause him to say things. Now, but I'm sure he's upset. So that's why. Are you happy?
Here's my thing. Yeah, but here's my thing. You shouldn't mention why would Russell allow her to
Right.
even talk about him.
He's trying to G-check him.
Okay, cool. As a married couple, I went to my husband and said, is it okay that I put this nigga on blast? And my husband said, it's real petty. You shouldn't do it, but I'm going to give you that freedom to voice your opinion on what the fuck is really going down. So,
Right.
And I did it. And
You did it one time, right? Did you do it one time? Now, here's Future's problem. Sierra does it all the time.
Because it's a piece of shit.
That piece of shit helped her make baby Future.
Well, because she really thought that I guess she claimed that she loved them, and that's why baby Future is here.
Right.
But, I follow Sierra. I don't hear her saying nothing about Future every day or once a month talking about him. That's in his fucking head. Because he's so egotistical. He thinks that everything.
Are we talking about Future or your baby father?
I'm talking about Future.
Okay. So,
You can tell in his video, in his interviews that he's egotistical. He really thinks that he's the shit. He's mad because Sierra loves his dumb ass. And he has no control over her. He's controlling.
okay, now let me say this. In order to be any kind of artist, celebrity type entertainer, there's a certain amount of ego that has to be there. You got to have a certain amount of ego in order to push yourself. So yes, he has ego. Every man that's an entertainer has ego. So that's first. Second of all, Sierra. Okay, listen, I love Sierra. Okay. I think she's beautiful. I think she can dance. Her music career has not been the highest level, but she did her thing. But in all honesty, I think that her music career is probably plateaued. And that's by choice. She probably chooses not to go as hard because she got kids. You know what I mean? But my issue is anytime she gets in front of a microphone, because her career musically is not where it once was, all the interviews are going to ever ask her is about Future. Because she ain't got nothing else going on.
That is not true.
What are they going to ask her?
I've seen plenty of interviews with Sierra.
Not recently.
Talk about Future.
Where?
The red carpet.
Well, yeah, yeah, okay.
Asking about Future. Who cares about Future? She has Russell.
Well, why she all Russell? Okay, Russell's cool. I don't dislike Russell, but here's what I dislike, and this might be something that your son's father may have an issue with. When you're in a new relationship, right? You get married, you're with somebody else. Why are you taking pictures with the guy's kid? It's just like you want some nah kind of shit, and that's gonna make a man feel a certain kind of way.
But we are one unit now. That's not my fault. That's not nobody's fault. When you move into a new relationship, you are a blended family now. You are a new unit now. You chose not to be part of this unit, so now I have moved on with my life. I have found a man that sees your son as my son, and we're one unit now. So we're going to post pictures and do what we do, live our normal life. Future post pictures. Oh, no, he doesn't, because he messes with so many bitches that he can't post his pictures of who he's messing with now and then. Like, stay with Brittany, because she's the only one that's going to deal with his ass coming and going. First he messing with her, then he don't want to be with her. He messing with somebody else. And then now he dancing with Brittany. And then he just had a baby with Bow Wow's baby mother.
Okay, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Sierra is an ex of Bow Wow's.
Oh, so Bow Wow bitches must have good pussy because he wants to fuck them all.
Maybe the issue is Sierra after all. What does everybody have in common here? Everybody has in common is Sierra.
How is it that Future keeps making babies? Every year somebody is pregnant by Future. He's nasty, he's dirty, he don't use condoms, he looks funky. If you have any interview that we have, any discussion that we have had on Future, I always say the same thing. He's a dirty dick nigga. He's nasty. He's nasty.
Yeah, well,
nasty, Diamond.
I mean, I can't.
All the girls that he's done slept with and treat them like shit after he sleep with them and won't give them their clothes back and their IDs back and tell them to take abortion pills,
Oh my God.
pills after because he don't like wearing condoms and he nut up in them. And it's nasty.
Well, look, I can't substantiate any of these groupie tales that these girls have told.
Why not?
I don't look.
Why not? We believe the R. Kelly groupie tales. Why we can't believe the Future one?
What do you mean? There's a
And you believe everything that R. Kelly little groupies tell you, but now I'm telling you what Future groupies telling you, and you like, oh, we can't believe all these groupies.
Yeah, we can't believe every groupie tale of a Future girl. So Russell Wilson posted a picture of baby Future and the child that he has with Sierra, right? And they're like, acting like little kid. I'm sorry, her name is Sienna. And kids nose to nose, just being nice, playful picture. And it's just like some na type stuff. He really egging it on.
Okay, so where was Future on baby Future's first day of school? Not taking him. Russell took baby Future to his first day of school. Where was he?
You talking about daycare? You took him to daycare.
Russell was feeding baby Future, doing his ABCs, getting him together for his first day of preschool or his first day.
Yeah, preschool.
Future wasn't there to take him. Where was his daddy?
Okay, so Russell Wilson, I don't doubt that he is a good stepfather. I don't doubt that. I think that he's probably in it. Oh, well, listen, let's slow down. Let's not put him on some kind of pedestal here. He's just a regular guy.
No, he is a great guy. He is a giving person. He is unselfish human being.
He seems like that.
At the children's hospital, visiting cancer kids, taking pictures, signing autographs every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, no matter where he is, he will go and do his duty to go and check on these children that are dying from cancer.
Okay, listen. I get that, and I get that. But Sierra and Future are in the middle of an ongoing custody battle. Sierra now wants a mediator to intervene, so a travel schedule can get hashed out. Huh?
He just needs to get his rights up.
Oh no! Why would you say that?
Because he's just a father.
So Sierra claims in court documents that Future allegedly broke scheduled visits and hands off the kid to other family members instead of spending personal time with the kid when he has the kid. Why is it her business that he lets the kid stay with the grandmother or auntie or anything?
Because my son is supposed to be spending time with you.
You can't have it both ways. You can't dictate what happens. You can't dictate what happens in his household.
Diamond, yo, you know your visitation is going to be October the 13th through the 16th. You should book your schedule that all you have time for is to take care of your child October the 15th through the 16th. Those are scheduled days. So all the other shit that you have to do that before or after. It's not like you have him every day. So those 3 days that you get in your visitation are supposed to be about your children. Not
Right.
to him to Aunt Margaret.
Right.
And Nene.
And grandma, he can't go see grandma.
Yes, he can go see. Why do he need visitations to go see a grandmother? His grandmother should be saying that the baby can come over here anytime.
All I'm saying,
If he was a real grandmother.
all I'm saying is this: women do not, and in this case right here, women do not want their ex dictating what happens in their household. So when Baby Future is with them, Russell Wilson, he can do whatever he want to do. Future can't dictate what happens, but when Baby Future is in the free bands compound, then Sierra wants to try to dictate what happens. That ain't right.
That is right.
No, it ain't.
All she asked is for you to have your son, not Mimi and them and Bebe and them to have your son. That visitation is for you and your children, not you going to go mess with these half-naked boys out here and got somebody watching your kids when you're supposed to be with your kids. You only have a certain amount of time to spend with them. Spend that time. It's a court order.
So let me.
You were doing what you were supposed to be doing. We want to have a court order.
Yeah, let me say this. Here's the issue, okay? Here's the issue. All Future is saying is Russell Wilson needs to toughen up and get control of his household. That's all he's saying.
Oh my God, he is a hater. He is a true hater.
All right, let me read this quote. This is what Future said about Russell Wilson. He said he do exactly what she tell him to do. He's not being a man in that position.
I've heard that 1,000 times about my husband.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He continued and saying, you're not telling her, bro, chill out with that on the internet. Don't even talk to him. I'm your husband. You better not even bring Future's name up. He don't say nothing. She runs the show.
I've heard that plenty of times too about my husband. Go ahead.
Okay. So he also continued and said, if that was me, she couldn't even bring his name up. She'd know that. She couldn't even bring her ex's names up. I don't give a shit. No energy. It's about me. I'm taking care of everything. This is what Future said in relationship to Russell Wilson.
He said it sounds stupid, ignorant, and just dumb.
Of course, we remember after calling off her engagement to Future, Sierra began dating Russell Wilson. The couple officially tied the knot the following summer and continue to parent baby Future together. In addition, they have a 1-year-old daughter, Sienna Princess. Okay. So, I mean, I like the couple and all that, but I just...
Every year Future having a baby. Why every year he has a new bitch having a baby and he's not...
Future is not married. Future's not married, so he can...
He's dirty. He's dirty. And these dumb bitches keep having his baby.
Oh my God! You okay? Future makes good music. Let's find some point we can agree on.
Future does. He does have hits.
Yeah.
But them hits may die soon.
That was what?
Because I don't see Future having Future as long. Like his music it's not bringing nothing new to me. His music is starting to sound the same.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hear you.
So he better make sure that he got some long money. Because all these damn babies that he's gonna have to take care of. And these are babies, he probably got more babies that we don't even know.
Well, that anything is possible. But
yeah, anything is possible when you have a loose dick. You're absolutely right.
so just to make sure I understand this, you don't have a problem with your whoever you're in a relationship talking about their ex in interviews or mentioning them.
No. Me and my husband talk about his ex all the time.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah. Okay.
We're together. We're married. What's in your past is in your past. And if you're not liberal enough to talk about your past because of people's egos and stuff like that, then it just don't make sense that you're not at a mature level. You're not at a mature level. If my husband can't tell me about his ex and things that happen between his ex, or if we're out in a public forum and we're talking about ex and passes, and I shouldn't feel no type of way, that's his past. I can never get rid of his past. He's loved plenty of women before he loved me.
Okay. Well, there you have it. There you have it.
That's real.
Yeah. Okay. So one person can't control the household and all of that, and it's tough co-parenting when you move on. Sometimes it doesn't have to be like that, but sometimes it is.
Doesn't have to be that. If everybody steps up to their responsibility, then everything can be run as one unit. That's it. Just step up to your responsibility and it won't be no problem.
Well, speaking of problems, real quick, I want to touch on this before we get out of here. I talked about this yesterday and I mentioned it earlier. Gucci Man, his baby mother wants an increase. She wants a child support increase. And she said, because she says he makes more money, and she says she's on Section 8 and welfare, and she doesn't think that's fair. So she doesn't work.
Get her ass up and get a fucking job.
So we agree on that.
You already know how I feel, Diamond, about lazy ass bitches,
right?
And this child support shit. And $2,100 a month. That's what people are bringing home a month from a job.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. People are bringing home $2,100 a month, working fucking 40 hours a week.
Right.
So it doesn't take $2,100 a month to raise no damn baby.
Right. That's true. So she wants more money. A couple more topics I want to hit past. Wendy Williams is going to be taking an extended break from her show due to Graves' disease. So she will be taking a long break from this show. Yeah, long break. The popular talk show host gave an update on Friday, and she said that previously that she fractured her shoulder and she's been on the mend. She has been experiencing these complications from this disease, and she is going to require treatment So she will be under strict supervision of doctors as part of this, and there will be significant time in the hospital. And so she's gonna be taking who?
Oh, I forgot. She is a woman. Is that why?
That's a woman. That's a woman. All right. So yeah, she yeah. Well, they've been running reruns since December the 24th. She was supposed to return on Monday, but that got pushed back. And so the show is going to air repeats next week, and then it will resume on January 28th with a variety of guest hosts. So they're going to have guest hosts. Do I like Wendy Williams' show? I don't watch Wendy Williams' show, but I do like Wendy Williams. I'm a fan of hers when she was on radio. So yeah, I mean, I like Wendy Williams. I don't watch her show though. I think her show is not for me, but you know, so I want her to, you know, get well soon. And
I want her to get well. I mean, I want her to get well. But again, I was a fan when she was on radio.
Yeah.
I'm not a real fan of her TV show. I think her TV show downplays her rawness. Like,
I agree.
On radio, she was raw. Like, I liked her. She was raw. Like, when she did the show, she let, you know, with the NBC, TV, whoever the broadcasting, you know, they mold them.
Yeah, definitely. So last topic I want to cover. I Love McConan says that fans make it hard for straight artists to support gay ones. Now, in 2017, McConan came out as gay and made it clear that he was not interested in any of the artists that he was working with. He said, hip hop is like some professional work shit. So it's just like, hey, I'm not trying to sleep with any of y'all. So I don't get when anybody has an issue with me. The rapper took to Twitter to vent and said that the fans just make it difficult for the straight artists to even want to work with gay artists. It's a shame when your favorite artist can't publicly support their favorite artists because they're afraid of the backlash they'll get from their own fans by supporting an openly gay artist. What is there any truth to what he's saying?
I don't think so. Like, what gay artist is he talking about?
He's probably talking about himself. I think maybe he feels that he's not blowing up the way he should be because. Yeah.
It's just what you putting out there. Are you talented?
But and do we like your songs or not?
Exactly.
Right.
And for people that like music nowadays, it doesn't take much intelligence. You just have to have a good beat and a good hook. That's all you need now. You really don't have to have substance. So I don't really think it's about him being gay. I just think that he's just putting out bullshit probably and no one likes it.
Okay. No, it's all. I think that sometimes there may be something to that. There may be something to that. I think that when you're talking about an openly gay male artist, if you look at, I don't know, did you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Okay. Yeah, or Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Is that Hollywood? You know what I mean? When you have some of those, some of those kind of artists, it's not like Jay-Z or Nas or Drake or Meek Mill can just be kicking it with one of those artists without fear of backlash from their fans. Not the girl artists, we're talking about the male artists. You know, you don't think? Or maybe I don't know. Maybe you don't think it would be an issue?
The rapper that's on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, he is better in, people respect him more at dressing up in drag and listening to him to rap.
Correct. I agree.
Not being dressed.
I agree. But what about mainstream artists supporting them though?
I really think it's how that artist carries it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, if they're hanging with this person, let them know, like, this motherfucker is talented. I don't give a fuck what the sexuality is.
So maybe that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
When you speak about it and speak on the situation, on our relationship with this person, even though it don't really matter what the fuck I'm doing because I'm grown and I'm rich and I do what the fuck I want to do and I hang out with who I want to, it's just putting it out there and more people will accept it. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
People be looking up to artists or whatever as like guys, but it is what it is. This is how the world looks. So if Jay-Z is doing it and it's cool, then everybody else won't think that it's cool. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
It's all about the delivery.
I do. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And so so going back, did you feel like Kevin Hart handled the situation correctly? So Kevin Hart was supposed to host an award show, and there was all this backlash about some comments that he made in the past, and so he apologized, and then he just decided not to host the show at all. I mean, it was something he said years ago, and I guess my thing is that there's stuff that we say now, right, or stuff that we've said over the years, and you know what I mean. What you can feel differently. I guess you can feel differently. So this was the Oscars, of course, and it's to me it's about if I say something now, or not even now. If I said something in 2000, I may feel differently about it now in 2019, or I may feel the same way. But it just depends. It just depends. Do you think that comments that you make years past should dictate right now, like some shit you said in college?
Not at all.
Right.
Not at all, because your mind is totally different than it was back then. You have matured more.
Right.
It depends on where you were at in your life.
Right.
When you made that comment.
Right.
So as we get older, we mature and see life differently than we did back then. You're growing up. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. So do you think that you have to apologize for those statements that you made?
No, I apologize for my mind being what my mind was thinking. Then I'm not apologizing. No, I'm not saying sorry.
Right. You're not gonna say that. All right. Well,
you have to apologize to a lot of shit.
Well, yeah. So I feel you. I feel you on that. I think it depends on what you said, and
Exactly. What was it about? Was it racist? Was it chauvinist? Like.
No, I mean, I don't. As far as Kevin Hart in particular, I'm not really talking about him. I'm just meaning in general. If you said, yeah, it depends on what you said. You know what I mean? And it really depends on what it is. So some people have this stance like, I'm never going to apologize for nothing I ever say. I don't feel like that. Some shit I say is wrong. And sometimes I look back on stuff and I say, you know what? I said that. I shouldn't have said that. And then other things I may double down on. It just depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for taking time to come off the ranch and talk to me, the Houston ranch.
Did you say the ranch?
Yeah, you're in Houston. What are the strip clubs like in Houston?
Me and Herbie haven't gone to a strip club yet in Houston.
I'm surprised.
They say that they're off the chain.
I heard.
Because Herbie's chef schedule is definitely odds and evens. Like he's off on stupid things, like Tuesday.
How far are y'all from Atlanta?
How far are we from Atlanta? 12-hour drive, I think. 12-hour drive. Like, darn it. Oh my goodness.
That's just as far as it is from here.
Houston is big as shit, Don.
Oh, definitely, no doubt. It's one of the biggest cities in the country. Definitely.
It's part of Houston that we haven't even been to yet. Like, it's so huge, and it's so funny because before we came down here, Herbie is a Spurs fan. So he's like, oh, I'm going to be going to the Spurs game, da-da-da-da-da. We're thinking, like, San Antonio, like 30 minutes away. San Antonio is 4 hours away from Houston. That's like driving to New York.
Right.
But you're still in Texas.
Right.
You're still in Texas.
Right.
Dallas is 4 hours away. Austin is 4 hours away. So everything is like 4 hours away to get to those other places in Texas. Texas is huge.
Well, he better become a Houston Rockets fan then.
Let me just tell you, Diamond, we love Houston. Houston has been so great to us. Like, you can flourish here. The rules and the stipulations are totally different than Baltimore. My husband thought that he would never be able to get a license because of Baltimore's rules and regulations. When he got here to Texas and we went to go turn our stuff in, they said to him, sir, do you want a license or you want an ID? Because you can't get your license. And my husband was like, what? They were like, yeah, why you want an ID? You can get your license. You want them today? Like, you want to take the test to get them? So the rules are totally different here. You got the right to carry, of course.
Right.
But my attitude has changed. Like, if somebody cut me off, I'll be like, all right, go ahead. Because I don't know if you going to shoot my ass or whatever.
That's what's up. That's what I gotta come down there.
Diamond, they can't drive here.
Well, that's everywhere.
No, Diamond. Like, these people take life-threatening attempts for your life and your car.
Right.
Like,
Right.
why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Wow. What makes you think that you can do a U-turn in the middle of a one-way? Like, what are you doing? No.
Well, I'm glad y'all like it. I'm glad y'all like it.
Yes, and there's a lot of food here.
Have y'all made friends and stuff?
No, you already know we Baltimore all the way. You still Baltimore at heart. We don't fucking nobody.
Wow.
We're like, oh, this motherfucker too funny. What you want? What's up your food? Like, nah.
Wow.
We talked to one other married couple, and Herbie used to work with her at one of the restaurants he was working at. She was a manager, and we hang out with them, and that's about it.
Okay. Well.
But no, we haven't made any friends. We're not so very friendly. Well, I'm not the friendly type.
You're not. So I'm gonna come down there this summer. And
Me too.
huh? Yeah.
You need to.
Check it out. Yeah. So, when are we getting back together again? Tomorrow? I mean, Sunday? Is that Sunday? Okay.
Yes, because the Ravens aren't going to the Super Bowl.
Correct. They're not. They're not. So next Sunday, noon or 1? Which one you like better?
We could do 1. 1 is good.
Okay, 1 it is, and we'll work out all of the video details by then.
Yeah, and I just want to say one thing about Russell Wilson.
Okay.
I don't know what he ain't throwing the ball the same since he married that girl.
Well, there you go. Well, that's true. That's true. That future probably was thinking that too.
Whatever. She put some cookies on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'll see you at 1, and we need to handle this video situation.
yeah, we'll get it together.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Great Sunday.
You too.